So, good morning, everybody. Happy COP23 Education Day to everybody. Oh, even Alex came, wonderful. So, a brief introduction regarding ECOS. We are the Education, Communication, and Outreach stakeholder community, recognized by the UNFCCC Secretariat in Marrakesh, so a little bit more than 1 year ago. And we are trying to network the expertise, the experts in this field. We have an interest to promote awareness about the importance of education, communication, outreach in the negotiations, with Danae as our key expert in this. We have with us Mark McCaffrey, the founder of ECOS, who is with us on Google Hangout. We will try to connect then also to the screens here, that you will see him and hear him. We have people like Ari Eisenstadt. He's coming a little bit later, who is connecting us with the business sector, because capacity building, education, and outreach on the importance of climate action is also necessary in the business sector. And we have friends in China who will also help us build bridges between China and the rest of the world, because in the field of communication there are often some barriers. And we have a strong link also with the youth constituency, because there's a strong overlap between our interests and the youth. And a specific element of ECOS is that we are recognized as a community of observer organizations, but not as a constituency. So we have the right to have morning meetings. We get some tickets for these high-level segment activities, and we have the opportunity to submit proposals to consultations as a group, but we don't have the right to speak and some other thing. But for us, it's also somehow a mandate to be the innovation leaders in stakeholder engagement. So we regard ECOS also as an innovation space where we can try out new things. For instance, these Google Hangout virtual participation opportunity is something that distinguishes us from other groups, because other groups are really focusing on those who are here. But we are saying we are going beyond the borders of the UNFCCC process. We want to network and empower all stakeholders in the field of education, communication, outreach, no matter where they are and whether they are accredited or not. And we also want to cross the language barriers. We will try hard to have also activities and resources provided to people in local languages, because to have everybody engaged and informed, we need to speak the language of the people. And with this, I would give the word first to Dana, and I will try till then fix the IT issue with getting Mark on the screen, and then he will say a few words.
What I have to say? What I have to say?
What's happening at COP?
Oh, yes, for sure. I could hear that some of you are quite new in the group. So yeah, welcome to it. I don't know if you were following the negotiation process in a very technical way, or I don't know. We would like to know your inputs or your work, etc., because we can make great introductions of yourselves. So Danny, I know you, but you have to do it.
Hello. Hi, my name is Dan, and I come from Belgium. Since 2012, I think, or 2011, I'm the national coordinator of IIR in DR Congo, because I come from Congo, it's my own country. and I'm a practice runner. It should. Unfortunately, sometimes I try just to speak in German and French, but I think I understand very well. So my English is not fluent, firstly, but I try just to do my best because I'm French man and little German man. So I was talked to Miro and to the night. I'm a practitioner of in some organization and international network. Nowadays, I work with WWF in Belgium, like volunteer, and I work with a local organization in Belgium who work in energy and environment. So I don't know what do you.
That's fine.
That's fine. Okay.
Let's give the word because we will keep our morning session to maximum 9:30, and because there is this education day opening by the Yango ACE group, and it would be good if we support them with our presence. So a brief introduction is fine, and but I will give now the floor to Mark to say a few words about the vision and background of ECOS. He is our founder.
Good morning, everyone. You can hear me okay?
I have to. Okay, können wir den Ton? Technik.
Can you hear me okay?
Okay, wait a minute. We have a challenge here. Let's see. Is your mic on?
I think it is. I don't see that it's turned off.
I cannot hear you.
Okay. I'll check the system here.
We cannot get you.
I'm in a meeting. Okay, it's not working, is it?
Okay. Sorry. Somehow
Okay.
it is not working yet. We will try later, but the technician went out. So it's a pity. But if everybody could briefly inform and say what his or her relation to education, communication, and outreach topic is.
Okay.
I'm from Austria, and it's my first COP. I'm going to be a part of the climate reporters, or like in German we call it Reporter. So we try to engage youth into this whole COP thing and climate change thing. So we spread awareness on social media, make videos, and write blog posts, and yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Anna. I'm also from Austria, and I also come from the climate reporters. Yeah, I'm really new to this whole COP and thing, so it's the first COP report. And yeah, basically I do the same as Paul. We try to spread awareness about the topic, and yeah.
Good morning, I'm Florian. I'm also an associate of Miro at IAI. Concerning ECOS, I also lead this project Mirrors, which is the global youth music contest, as music is like the main key of engaging young people and making them very concerned about the topic of environmental change, climate change, and how to engage them. So I'm very happy and proud to help you there and to engage in the process of setting this up for the California Climate Summit.
Hi everyone, my name is Courtney. As mentioned earlier, I'm from the United States. I just finished my studies in Italy, and I'll be going back to the States very soon. I currently am writing a private blog for my friends and family, and I am hoping that when I go back, I'm going to go back into the environmental education side, climate education, and make connections with some local organizations that I already know, and especially 4-H. and try and use some talks with the youth that I might know in my local area and to raise awareness on this issue.
Excellent. Alex, will you take the floor?
Yes. Hello, my name is Alex from China. So we also work with Miro, and we have come out some climate action with music with others, and we're happy to meet everyone here.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Sorry about German traffic. Happy to be here at this ECOS meeting. My name is Ari Eisenstadt from California. I'm an impact investor working on peer-to-peer microfinance using blockchain technology. Also working on an initiative led by Miro on blockchain for climate action. We're building a coalition of blockchain innovators working for the SDGs and climate advocacy, and as well as the technology side. We're also working on the creative side and launching youth music competition, and also very passionate about education, using that as a tool for all these initiatives.
Morning.
Hi, my name is Brittany Neff. I'm a virtual reality filmmaker, and me and my partner did film this past summer in Brazil about Sony Guadalajara and the Guadalajara Guardians of the Forest and protecting their land from illegal logging. And so we're showing it at the SDG Action Center and Momentum for Change area with UNVR. We're really hoping that this is the first of a series of VR films that we're going to be able to make back really amplify community-based solutions globally.
Hi, I'm Rachel Eisenstadt. I'm Ari's sister, and I'm a student studying intermediate health, passionate about the clean, sustainability world and the health industry.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Would you like to say hello who you are?
Hello.
I'm here. My name is Ben Ross, and I work with Brittany Neff. Our company is called Co-Reality. We're an immersive storytelling collective that uses virtual reality to close the distance between climate affected peoples around the world.
Try maybe.
We tried, but it didn't work.
Okay. So, really great to have Mark also taking the floor. So, Dana, if you could say a little bit more what the future of this topic is in the negotiations. We've had a milestone success now.
Yeah, in fact, through Jungo, because I'm a Jungo member, I'm part of the Jungo constituency, and we have been working very hard during these weeks on education, communication, and everything related with the capacity building in all the atmosphere of this conference. So for the first time, education was in the floor of the negotiations as a topic, as part of the negotiations under the. So for us, it's quite important because this is the first time that we see something like that. All the efforts were from the youth, by the way, because thanks to the ACE Climate Empowerment Program from the Secretariat, but the program is not clear yet. But fortunately, thanks to that, we can do it. And many of us, we are parties right now as civil society members, but we are with the official delegations. So what's possible to put it through the negotiations with our delegations. So it would be awesome because we can create great things road to the next conference. Another challenge, well, one challenge that I can see in capacity building, education, communication, and all the topics related with this issue, maybe it will be the financial stuffs, because I don't know if you were following yesterday the APA. Everyone was blocking a lot of stuff related with financing. And for many people, adaptation and education means more funds to provide for the next years or for the implementation of Paris Agreement. So this is a great challenge because many countries, as Switzerland, by the way, they don't want to provide more funds. And we can understand that, but we will face these kind of challenges and a lot of new structure for this conference, because education means social impact and more stakeholders involved in this process. at subnational level, national level, and international level. So we have to try to find a way to deal with that. But I'm very sure that this group has a very good potential to do it. But we have to be working during the entire year and just to keep pushing this topic, as well as to keep to construct or to build a new structure on the minds of the people first.
And you are also a leader in regional diversity and language diversity.
Yeah, and we have to check that, because I'm from Latin America, I'm from Mexico, but we have to see the potential about the languages too, because all the access for new technologies are in English, so many people want to get access to this in Spanish, Portuguese, French, and in other languages. So it will be awesome to try to restrict this.
Thank you very much, Danae, for your leadership here. And now to our big boss, Mark, and I hope we will succeed to, yeah.
Okay,
Mark,
so now,
hello. Now it works.
You can hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, super. I know you just, in a few minutes, will be supporting the Youngo Education Day event, so I'll keep my comments very short. I want to thank all of you for being there, and I thank Youngo for their many years to really kind of keep pushing on capacity building for youth and empowerment. You know, we have in the original United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, in Article 6, some very strong language. This is over 20 years ago. The vision of empowering people through access to information, through opportunities to participate in developing responses to climate change. And we do have a few examples around the world of where that's been successful. It keeps education and all the rest of it keeps falling off the table. We keep focusing on technology and policy and financing, and all of those are very, very important. And we certainly do need financing for teacher professional development and effective communication strategies. But the vision of ECOS is really to be a network of networks. And I think that by this time next year, it would be great if we had established a secretariat and actually made a lot of progress on developing an inventory of organizations and projects around the world that relate to climate action through education and effective outreach and communication. And then also identifying pilot projects and demonstration projects where, especially at a community level, we're actually engaging people, demonstrating solutions, demonstrating ways that they can get involved at the community level. You know, as a network of networks, obviously many organizations of all different sizes, but I think really ultimately the action is going to be at the community level of like 100,000 people or thereabouts, where we can really customize the solutions for the needs of the community. And that includes the language issues, the culture issues, and also the unique climate challenges that every community have a different relationship to. So we are just about a year old, and we're still getting started, and we're excited that you're there today. And you know, please stay in touch with us through our Facebook page, and hopefully in the next few months we'll be able to really and make some big progress. Upcoming the California Climate Summit next year, and then of course COP24 in Poland, which presents its own unique opportunities and challenges. Thank you very much, and Miro, especially all your help in coordinating and taking care of business.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mark. It's really thanks to your persistence and vision that we are here today. And although we are only virtually, but modern technology makes it possible that we connect, and that's great. So you have mentioned we have really the ambition to work beyond the ending of COP23, getting us organized, getting a secretariat. And this is also some kind of invitation here to anybody here. If you would like to get involved, we will organize webinars and Google Hangouts. And also a big milestone event will be the California Global Climate Action Summit, September 12th till 14th, where we will approach also with a letter to the co-chairs of the conference, these conference organizers, telling them that this California Summit should be also an education, communication, and outreach summit. And we will try to add expertise, networking potential, and this kind of things. And today there is also very important this education day here, and it's already ongoing in the Talanoa space. There is this official launch of the education day by Yango ACE group. And at 11:30 in meeting room 6, there will be this high-level event. And at 3 o'clock is the side event, which is co-organized also by my organization, IAI, and the King Mohammed VI Foundation for the Environment from Morocco, and Earth Day Network, and AVD from Cameroon. So everybody kindly invited to join us there. And tomorrow we will have with ECOS a special session. Ari, would you like to tell us something more about it?
Absolutely, thank you, Mira. In honor of the completion of COP and the launch of the Youth Climate Music Competition, we will be hosting in this room at 9 a.m. tomorrow the first ever COP Climate Karaoke. Yep. Yeah. Wake up to karaoke. And so start thinking about what socially and environmentally conscious song that you would like to sing. And please invite people. It will be for this cause of ECOS, of education, communication, outreach, doing it in the form of art. So yeah, please invite whoever you'd like to come. We'd love to get the youth community, bring everyone together, and really celebrate this successful COP. Thanks.
Perfect. And is there anything that you would like to have shared also here? Otherwise, we will now go to this Education Day opening.
Brittany and Ben have a virtual reality film that they've been screening.
Yeah, but it will be very difficult now because we've been invited by the Yango ACE group also. And
Come to the booth.
yes. How long does it take?
It's like 8.5 to 9 minutes.
That would, but that would mean that we would miss the event there. So
well, yeah, if we have to go, do you guys want to say say a little bit about what it is?
Yeah, but we will have to leave because it started already there at 9:15.
So. I'm asking. But...
Yeah, are you asking? Okay, and you could also share it on the ECOS Facebook page. There, people can also watch it when they are less stressed. So it started.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can say a little bit more about it and the film as such. We will then watch.
Very brief.
Yeah.
So you can find our film in the Momentum for Change area. It's being presented by UNVR and part of the SDG Action Campaign. The film is called Guardians of the Forest. It profiles Indigenous activist Sonia Guajajara and the Indigenous Forest Protection Force that self-organized within their Indigenous territory to protect their land from illegal loggers. And our vision is to create a series of films that explore communities that are on the front lines of climate change, and then take those films as part of an education campaign to high schools and colleges around the United States and Europe and all over the world, and use virtual reality to collapse the distance between these communities and get young people invested in climate solutions. So each film profiles a different climate solution in a different part of the world, showing how interconnected the problems as well as the solutions are. And we hope it will be an active way to get young people into the conversation about climate and be part of a series of workshops, but we'll use virtual reality as sort of a portal to bring people into the conversation. So yeah, Momentum for Change, and it's called Guardians of the Forest. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you very much. And just for those who are not aware of this homepage from the UNFCCC, this outreach and education team there is led by Adriana Valenzuela Jimenez, and she is also a big supporter of our work and doing really great things for youth empowerment, but also for promotion of education and communication and outreach here at the COPs and during the year. So to get more information about the work of the UNFCCC in this field, please check out this UNFCCC homepage, Outreach and Education, and there we will find more details. And with this, I conclude today's celebration of COP23 Education Day. Thank you everybody for being here, and I hope that we will become much stronger over the coming months, because it's really the key to success of global climate action is education, communication, and outreach. It starts with education. There's no other way.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you have a side event yesterday where you were showing the film?